Wrap your yarn over your middle finger and your index finger. That X at the bottom, crossing that yarn over, is super important. So we're going to go under that first strand, over the other one, pull through, turn your hand, you see that A. That A is really important. Now pinch the circle and the top part of the A together so it doesn't come loose. Move your yarn with the end over, grab your working yarn, and then single crochet right here. Yarn over and pull through. That part is important, keeping the ring together. That will hold it together. So now you can kind of let go of everything and just have it. So working into the magic ring, you're just going to go in through the hole, yarn over. You have 2 strands, pull through them both. Enter into the hole, yarn over, pull through both. We're going to do that 6 times. Most projects that I've started with the magic ring or that have a magic ring start with 6. And then the second row is usually like an increase. So after that, we're going to pull the open end of the yarn. That's what tightens your magic ring. Not the working end, not the yarn attached to your ball of yarn, but the one that's loose. So we're going to try to get into that first stitch and do a couple increased stitches. So that first stitch, you see that V right there, you want to get in both of those parts of the B. So kind of push in, but hold on the other end. Hold your pressure on the other end and get it through there. Pull through, yarn over, pull through both. Get in that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. That's an increase in your first stitch. So that stitch has 2 in there. And then that end, that tail end that's open, you pull that and it tightens your circle. Okay, magic ring. Pull over both your index and your middle finger. Again, that X at the bottom is super important. Under the first strand, over the other, pull through. You're going to flip your hand over, and that A, you're going to hold the circle and the top part of that A. Pinch it with your thumb and your index finger. Move that open end yarn. Grab your working yarn. Pull the working yarn through that and lock in. We're locking in. Locked in to this magic circle. Okay. How you hold your yarn is important. I go over pinky, around pinky, over to around index. That's how I hold my tension. You're going to have to hold one part of your project to keep tension. So we're going in the circle, out the circle, around, through. 1 stitch in your magic circle. In, pull through 1, pull through 2. In your circle, yarn over, pull through both of those loops on your hook. In your circle, pull through both. So we're going to keep going in and working single crochet stitches into the magic ring you just did, because you just did that. Through. Yeah, we're going to do 6 because most projects I have started and need a magic ring start with 6. 6 is 12, but 6. And then the second row, we're going to do a whole row of increases. So we're going to tighten that. You pull the end that's not connected to your ball of yarn, okay? So we add 6 stitches here around. You pull the end that's not connected to your work. If you have to finagle it, if you have to move it around to get your stitches lined up, then do that. Better to get a situation situated right now than later in the project when it's not working out. So count your stitches, make sure you have 6 into this circle, into this magic ring, and then pull the end that's not connected to your yarn. Okay, now we're going to work an increase into each of these single crochet stitches and the magic ring that you just made. Gonna say it again because you just made it. See that first stitch, that first V right there? That's a stitch. We're gonna go in both sides of that V. However, you gotta get it through. Just make sure your finger is on the other side of it so you kind of push it into your finger. If you gotta go one side of the V at a time, then that's what we gotta do. But get under both of them. Yarn over, pull it through. There we go. Again, because we're increasing. So this circle, it's going to go from a 6-stitch circle to a 12-stitch circle. So each stitch, each V that we counted, is now going to have 2 single crochets in it. So here's another V. We're going to get in both of them, pull through. You have 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull through again. Okay? Again, in the same stitch, because we're increasing, we're making it bigger. So I've seen these used for apple, any start of a ball. So if you're going to make a head on anything, I used to make a lot of basketballs. I have a son in basketball that uses this. So any balls, any sphere, any anything that's going to require a circle. This is how we start it. This is how we do it. So the projects you can have after you get this magic circle down are endless. The magic circle could be so confusing to people, but once you get it and you're off. So we're still going 2 single crochet stitches in each stitch. Make sure you get under both of those sides of the V. We have to get under both. And watch your tension, watch how you hold the yarn that you're working with in your whatever hand. So it's my left hand. Can't really see it in this shot, but watch how you hold it. I always like to count as I go. You can kind of tell where the circle is not rounded. See, I like to count. And we're at 10. So this one we're doing is our last single crochet stitch we need to make our increase. 1, 2, and then we should have 12 single crochet stitches instead of the 6 because we added 1 into each stitch. Oh, I lied. Oh, no, I didn't. So I just slip stitched and closed this circle. Some patterns don't call for a slip stitch, but there's our circle, and you see there's still a little hole. So you could take the end that's not connected to your work and pull it. Make sure you hold the circle, you hold the center, and you pull. And be careful because some yarns break. It's easy. Great job.